Welcome back to Lee Pitts Live on Fox 4. Of course, I'm Lee Pitts, the host of this award-winning show, and I've had my television show in a lot of places, seen a million faces, but nothing quite as fine as the faces that we're seeing here tonight at the celebration of the retirement of one Mr. Ken Burns. I am so tempted to call him Dr. Burns. He just seemed like the doctor, man. He's a reverend, he's all of that, and you heard people have come through and given their comments about Mr. Burns. Mr. Burns, I know you're looking at this now, and I'm just thrilled that you called me to be the master of ceremony and to allow my television show to be the media sponsor for such a fine event. Close to 300 people came out. You hear the music in there, now they're partying New Orleans style, and here's some people here who can make some comments about you, and we'll get that on record as well. Let's start over here. What's your name, and how do you know Ken Burns?
I am Dennis Smith, and I am Mr. Burns. His daughter married my son.
I think that make you in-law some kind of way.
Yeah, he's my in-law.
Okay.
But he's a great man, and I've been knowing him now almost 18 years.
Really? Yeah. What was it like for you to sit in there and watch all these people come out and celebrate him? Did you know he was this big? He's like our Barack Obama over here.
Well, I always knew he was a real nice person because the first time I met him, he presented himself quite well, and he was always was respectful, and he was a good man, and I knew it right away. And
what would you like to say to him now at his retirement?
I said, Ken, it was a pleasure been knowing you. Every time we get together, only thing, he's a Saints fan.
New Orleans Saint.
He's a Saints fan.
You're a Miami Dolphin fan, right?
I'm a Cowboy fan.
Oh, dog, man. You live over in Miami. You're a Cowboys fan?
I can't help it.
I'm a Miami fan.
Well, somebody got to be a fan.
Cowboys hasn't won anything about 20 years, man. Still living out those old days of Emmitt Smith, man. Them old days,
hey,
man.
Well, we're not talking about
30 years.
44 with the Dolphins, right?
Undefeated 1972.
Yeah, well, you can
and we
hang on
still
to
living
some
out
dream.
there. You got a Dolphin fan?
I'm a Dolphin fan.
Yeah, Dolphin fan for sure.
Okay, we Dolphin fans. And in 1972, I was 12 years old, and I was watching that undefeated season live. I saw it on TV back in the day. So I'm diehard. I'm diehard. Mercury Mars all the way back. So you guys over in Miramar as well?
Yes, we are. That's my husband, Dennis, and I'm an in-law as well. And I'm also an educator, so I know what it is to impact youth today, and I'm so proud of Mr. Burns, and I know that he'll continue doing what he's doing. Doesn't matter that he's retired or graduated, however you want to call it, but he's going to keep on keeping on, I'm sure.
It's one thing for you to have known him personally, but it's a whole other thing to see all these people come out. Like I said, he's like the Barack Obama over here, right?
You got that right. He's amazing, and he's done great things, and you will continue doing great things, I am sure.
Who are you and how you relate to Mr. Barnes? Are you the daughter that his son married?
No. So I am his son-in-law's younger sister. I'm Chrissy.
We got a lot to keep up with. His son-in-law's younger sister. Go ahead.
And I guess I've been knowing him for over 20 years. And I didn't know that he was this amazing. I knew that he was a nice and kind man that produced my beautiful sister-in-law, but didn't know it was all of this. And I'm just happy to be here, and congratulations and happy graduation day.
You know, you didn't know it was all this because he's so humble. And like I was telling people, I've never taken my television show out to cover an individual and do all this behind the scenes stuff. We go out and we cover a lot of, corporation, big events with not around an individual, but Ken is so big and so impactful in the community that we brought the TV show out to do just that. What was it like to sit there and just kind of see all these people come up and reflect on the impact that he's had on them and in their lives?
It was totally awesome and beautiful just to see all the young men and all of his students and people that he coached, and just, to me, he's just Mr. Burns, and to them, he's dad or coach, and it's just very interesting to see how he affects other people.
You over here from Miami, both of you, right? Okay, Ken is watching this. Mr. Burns watching this right now. Say some words to him.
Congratulations. Happy retirement. Happy graduation day. And I wish you all the best in all of your future endeavors.
And talk about the first time you met him and what was your thoughts about him at that time?
The first time I met him, I think he was making, it's a New Orleans dish of some sort. He's a great cook as well. Yeah, and what was it? I don't know, some kind of gumbo maybe. But
Yeah,
he's
gumbo.
he's kind and wonderful, and he's a magnet. People draw to him.
Definitely.
Yeah, people draw to him, and you do great things. And we're proud of you, and we wish you much congratulations on this, your retirement day.
Ken, if you can muster up the energy while you're retired, man, I know you can still get around, man, do a little yoga, do a little Pilates, get out there and run for political office. You'd be great for the school board or for the city council. Or say some final words to him.
I hope you just continue to do well in your endeavors and be that mentor to every boy and every girl, every youth, every adult that you've been. We're proud of you, and you deserve your rest.
What a great night. People come out, share their comments about the great Ken Burns, the renowned educator, the member of Kappa Alpha Psi fraternity. He even let a Phi Beta Sigma serve as the master of ceremony myself. And I just couldn't have been more thrilled to have that opportunity. And as you guys have been seeing, people have been coming by here giving some great comments. Final comments from the man of the Dallas Cowboys. What you got to say, man?
Well,
by the way, y'all beat us in 1971, and then we came back and went undefeated that next year. The Dolphins. I know about all that.
Back then, I was a fan of Dolphins, but besides the point, getting back to Ken. Ken is a great person. I want everyone to know that. And the bottom line is, if all us can achieve half of what Ken have done, it'll be a great thing. And I want him to stay a lightning rod for doing the right thing.
I want to leave it on those words. I'm not going to say anything else, even though I have to say what I'm saying to end the show. We'll be right back.